Overcome your biggest fear in minutes. Let's do this. Hey friends, Tim Shurr here, your One Belief Away hypnotist, and today I'm going to take you through a 7-minute exercise that's going to show you how to upgrade your biggest fears so that you can start living your best life now. So we'll go ahead and I'll take you through it, and then we'll debrief afterwards. For this experience, I want you to close your eyes. Take a nice full power breath in through your nose, breathe down to your belly, and then slowly exhale. As you breathe in, imagine pulling in positive, loving, healing, soothing relaxation down into the center of your body, and imagine it expands in all directions, leaving you feeling calm, peaceful, and at ease. Every time you exhale, imagine scooping up any tension, stress, worry, or doubt, breathing it out and sending it away. You didn't want that stuff anyway, so you just let it go. It just creates more room inside for that calming, soothing, peaceful relaxation to flow into your mind and into your body with every breath you take. Now, as your body continues relaxing, focusing only on the sound of my voice and how good you're doing, I want you to imagine yourself getting connected with that feeling that comes up inside that's holding you back or getting in your way. That worry, fear, doubt, overwhelm, pressure, anxiety, whatever you call it. I want you to imagine getting in touch with that feeling now. And as you start to feel that feeling, I'm going to count from 3 down to 1, and as I do, I want you to imagine or pretend to step right into that feeling and follow it all the way back to the very first time you ever felt that way. Just pretend that you're going all the way back to the very first time you ever felt that way. Now, as your mind takes you back, you're not going to relive anything. Instead, you're observing whatever's going on as though it's happening over there, across the room, or on a small television set. And you've got this magic remote control, and you can stop, fast forward, or rewind that movie at any time. You are safe and in control at all times. Now, I want you to step into that feeling and follow it all the way back to the first time you felt that way. 3, drifting farther. 2, almost there. 1. Now just notice whatever comes to mind and imagine yourself over there. Notice how old you are in that situation. Are you inside or outside? Are you alone or with someone? And just notice how old you are over there. First number that comes to mind. And then just kind of notice from a distance what's going on over there. And if it's upsetting, you can pause the movie at any time. You just take a magic remote control and you freeze the movie so that you can simply observe what's going on. Then I want you to imagine that as the older version of you, with more power, more wisdom, more resources, you're able to step into that situation. So maybe you're an adult now, and whatever you went back to was a time when you were a kid. But you're an adult now and you have more power, wisdom, and resources. You have more life experience and understanding. You're able to look at situations like this differently as an adult than you were as a child. So you step into that situation, and if there's anyone with you, they just disappear into the background. So it's just you and that younger version of you. Then I want you to imagine that that younger version of you has this dark cloud of energy inside of them. It's a negative belief that came from that experience. And I want you to imagine that you reach into that younger version of you and you pull that dark cloud, that ball of energy right out of them. And you imagine that that feeling that you pull out of them has a belief in it. And you notice, what does that belief say? What's the negative belief or the fear that was formed because of that experience? Maybe it's a fear that I'm not good enough, or that I'm not safe, or that you can't trust people, or that I'm not worthy. These are very common fears that we all have. And I want you to imagine that you take that fear and you imagine that a beautiful light begins to appear. Maybe this is a light from God, this is a light from the universe, and I want you to know that the light is always going to be more powerful than the darkness. So you take that fear and you throw it into the light. You throw it into the light, and as you throw it into the light, it immediately evaporates away. Because you're more powerful than any experience you ever have. You're the experiencer. You're more powerful than any thoughts you ever have. You're the thinker of those thoughts. And so I want you to ask yourself now, or imagine asking that younger version of you, what would you rather believe instead? Instead of feeling scared or less than or not equipped or not good enough or being afraid that it's always going to be this way, what do you want to have happen? What do you want to believe? You can believe anything you want. Beliefs are just ideas, so you have the right to whatever you want to believe. Maybe you want to believe that I'm more than enough, that I am loved, that I am safe, that I can do anything I put my mind to. Just speak it into existence. Even if you don't quite believe it, doesn't matter. You just say what you want. So in your mind, ask that younger version of you, how do you want to feel? What do you want to have right now? Maybe they want to be loved. Maybe they want more acceptance. Maybe they want to feel protected. Maybe they want to believe that they're worthy of being able to accomplish anything they put their mind to. So I want you to imagine giving them that new belief. Imagine creating a new ball of light, a beautiful, colorful ball of light. And within this ball of light is a new belief. I am enough. I am loved. I am worthy. I am safe. I can do anything I put my mind to. I am the best at being me. Then you take that beautiful belief and you wrap it in that beautiful light, and then you imagine inserting that inside of that younger version of you. And as you insert this new belief inside of them, they suddenly begin to stand taller now, shining in beautiful light. Their shoulders back, they got a smile on their face. They just seem full of energy and confidence and peace. They feel happy and stronger, and it feels exciting noticing yourself in this way. Then you give that younger version of you a big hug, and you find yourself feeling happy and confident and excited. Every day in every way, you're just feeling better and better now. Every day in every way, you're just feeling better and better now, strong and happy and confident and secure. You give that younger version of you a great big hug, and you imagine that they just kind of blend into your heart. And then you come up through the years into this present moment, and you bring with you this new belief, this new feeling of confidence and peace. As you come all the way up into the present moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I say 5, I'll have you open your eyes, and you're going to open your eyes with this new belief. And when you wake up in the morning, you're going to feel like this heaviness has lifted. Beginning with the count of 1, as you start to come up, take a full power breath in, feeling good. 2, coming up more, feeling healthy and strong. 3, feeling rested and refreshed. 4, almost all the way there. And then slowly, gently, with a count of 5, slowly opening your eyes now, feeling rested and refreshed. Great job. All right, very good, very good. Now, you can go through and listen to this program again and again. What we're doing is we're getting you relaxed. Then we're starting with the feeling that holds us back, because the feeling is like a symptom of a limiting belief. We follow that feeling all the way back to the moment, the first time that feeling was created, and the belief was created as well because of whatever experience you went through. And then we start to look at that experience differently. We begin to give ourselves love and reassurance and support. We begin to pull out the old worries and fears that we formed as a child, and we replace those with new empowering beliefs that we decide to intentionally create as an adult. Your brain formed those limiting beliefs without your permission, and often without you even knowing that it did it. So now as an adult, we get to redesign our mind. We get to decide what we want to believe, how we want to feel, and how we want to show up each day. And so as you take these worrisome feelings and you follow them back to the belief that's most responsible for them, and you upgrade the belief, that's when you start to find yourself thinking differently, feeling differently, behaving in a new way, and that leads to greater peace and success. Now, if you feel like you need more support with this, then continue to watch the other videos, subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it with your friends. And if you need more support, you can reach out and work with one of our One Belief Away hypnotists who will help you to take it to the next level. So put in the comments what you experienced and what you got out of this, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you soon.